Well, that was super unfortunate. I just spoke for an hour with no camera recording. Ah, I hope everything's good now. Hopefully I don't repeat myself too much. But so we left off talking about how to release each spot of tension, how to relax and bring your awareness into each point in your body and move the energy up and relax all to the point where you can literally, it feels like your body is floating, weightless. The cells, like it's like your physical body separating from your astral body because it's so connected in. The next step after, so like we just talked about the micro essentially. We talked about bringing your awareness to individual points of your body and connecting those with the aura, the larger energy flow. Now that we have connected and released and moved the energy up throughout our whole bodies, now it's time to go for the holistic approach to completely connect in. To do this, breathe in from the sun, from the cosmos, from your environment, from Earth, all the energy around you. Breathe it in through all the portals of the body, the feet, the hands, the head, the root chakra. Breathe in the light and flow it all into your heart space where it combines and swirls and collects and expands. And expand your heart space to your whole aura. That is what you're essentially trying to do. To do this, use the same exact technique. Breathe within, feel within. Breathe out, feel without. So breathe in through all the portals, sucking energy and light into your heart space, as if your heart space was sucking the energy in. And each and every one of your cells was breathing, was alive, because it is. It is. And it is an electric transmitter. All of your cells are flowing energy in to your heart space when you breathe in, and your heart space expands. And then you breathe out, and your heart space releases all the energy back out through all the cells. And you bring your awareness to your aura, because we feel without when we breathe out. So your awareness is on your aura, and you're allowing all the energy and light to flow out and connect with the greater ocean of energy that is your aura and your bubble around you. And then again, we go to the step 3 of that, where you combine the flow. You breathe in, or breathe out, and the energy is flowing both ways through every cell in your body. Because that is its own source. You are allowing and perceiving your heart space and your aura simultaneously. So you have expanded your awareness out while still feeling within, and are allowing energy to flow in and flow out at the same exact rate. The imagination or the visualization you can use is as if the sun was placed in your chest, because the sun is taking in energy, kind of like an implosion, and giving out light. That's how you could think about it. I honestly don't know if the sun works that way, but it makes sense to me. It is taking in and giving out equally, because there's a law of equal exchange. Energy is flowing both ways, in all directions, through every cell in your body. And this, the heart space, the heart, is the source, the thing that fuels it, and it is a self-contained system. Therefore, you do not have to think about awareness. Now you can shut down awareness and feel everything. You can feel the whole aura and feel your entire body in every cell. If you can't feel it all, imagine it. Visualize the light around you and the light within you, and all of it intermixing, entangling and flowing in all directions in this dynamic ocean. The next step, this is the full energy body activation. Get ready for it. The next step, we are completely at peace, relaxed, and we have a great visualization of things flowing out from our heart space and into our heart space through all the portals of the body equally. Now we connect to the cosmic dance, the ocean of energy that exists everywhere around us and throughout the entire universe. You are breaking down the walls of self and realizing true self. Connecting back to source, realizing yourself as God and as source, because when you break down the walls of self, when you break down that limited perspective of just energy flowing within your aura, then you begin to connect to the rocks, you begin to connect to the wind, you begin connecting to the sun, to earth, to the stars, to the people, even to you through this digital medium. And breathe. Just like a fish breathes water in the ocean, it is in fact sucking in water from the entire ocean at a very small degree into itself. Because the ocean is one, it is one energy. What makes up this rock makes up that camera, makes up you, makes up me, makes up the wind. It is a different vibration of the same energy. So we connect our aura and our body into the cosmic dance, the ocean of everything. This is where you really can clear the slate, because you have broken down the limited perspective of self, the boundaries we have placed on ourselves. In part 1 to part 2, where you expanded from your body to your aura, you broke down the first limited perspective that people have, thinking they are just their bodies. Even if you can't feel this stuff, even if it's only imagination right now and you're just imagining light, you're imagining energy, you're imagining feeling, using these techniques, I'm telling you right now, they're aligned with truth, because I can feel this stuff. My imagination and my feeling have merged. It is one. They work simultaneously in harmony and are both aligned with truth, that if I imagine something, it can happen. If I feel it and put my intent into it, it can happen. And getting into the higher realms of this, since we exist in an ocean of energy and there is only all that is self, there is no limited self and other, there's all that is self. Because we are energy. We are the branch. The branch of the tree does not have its own self, like I'm the branch, nah. You're part of the tree, homie. I'm the leaf, nah. You part of the tree, homie. Yo, we're part of everything. So if you can breathe energy and light through your arm, you can breathe it through that mountain. You just have to expand your perception, awareness, your imagination, your ability to feel, and clear everything. Break down the perception of self and connect you, your heart space, your bigger heart space, to everything. And breathe it. This is the absolute most clear slate you could ever have. When I achieve this to its fullest degree, it literally feels like every cell in my body is electric, is alive, is vibrating, is tingling. Like it's like an orgasm that goes through every cell of your body and outside of your body, and you get expanded out. This probably will not happen to you right now. But again, using this technique will give you dramatic results. And if you keep practicing it, it's only a matter of time. Last point here, when you break down the walls of self, when you connect to all, when your imagination is so aligned with truth, when your imagination is so aligned with truth, when you imagine the energy that flows through all things in this ocean of currents, and you understand this, and you understand that this energy is denser, is vibrating slower, yet it's the same as the air. And it is, source lives within you because that truth is so powerful. And with this is how you can manifest and manipulate the physical dimension. All you have to do is allow it to happen. Allow it to happen. And that has been my main pursuit the last probably month, is extending, like meditating and looking at a rock and extending my perception into that, using an extreme sense of intuition and empathy to embody that rock and see through its eyes, because it is me, all is self. That rock is me, I am that rock. You see what I'm saying here? When you can use that extreme sense of empathy to go within things, you can manipulate them by allowing things to happen that you imagine. Think I'm crazy? Try it for 1 month. Let's see if I covered everything on the meditation. Oh, last point. We have many points in our energetic field. I call them points of activation or points of focus. The 7 chakras, yes, but we have points of activation in our knees, in our feet, in our hands, in our elbows, at each joint in the body. The most important point of activation is the Dantian, the sacral chakra. People would ask, why is that? Why isn't it the heart space? Well, if you look at the lymph system, everything connects right here in your body, right before the tailbone of your spine. It is the central point. Go look at the Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. You'll find that the central point is the belly button, or right below it, the sacral chakra. I find the sacral chakra, the heart space, and the third eye to be the most powerful. But what I'm saying here is, when you can hold more points of activation in your mind at once, so you have an expanded perception and you have built an intelligence of feeling, because like I said at the beginning, most people can't feel more than 2 or 3 things at once. But when you can feel many points at once, connect them to your aura, and manipulate and imagine and feel all at once everything going on in the dynamic between the points of activation, as they're all their own source of energy. This is the truest sense of full body activation. I'm gonna probably have to make a whole video on that. But for this one, I think I've said enough. That is clearing the slate. Clearing the slate, mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically. All of them tie into each other. Emotional issues will manifest in the energetic, which will manifest into the physical, and emotional issues originate in the mind. So everything is linked together here. That's why releasing blockages brings up emotions that you have to deal with right then. Okay. I think I've said enough on meditation. Part 2. Sorry. I got a little excited. So we've acknowledged and released each point of tension and connected it to the all and released it. Now we have a clear slate, a clear canvas to project upon the experience or feeling we want to manifest right now in the present moment. What mentality, what energy do you want to adopt? What attitude or state of being do you want to put yourself into? This is where we do it. First, you clear the canvas, and then you start to paint. How do you paint? Once again, the imagination, and this time, we're going to utilize the power of emotion, experience, memory, and the mind. So here we are wielding a clear, powerful mind without judgment and an open perception. We are wielding a clear, powerful mind to imagine and put ourselves into the being which we want to embrace, embody. The energy and the mentality we want to adopt for what we have to deal with. So, how you do this? First, call upon a memory. Call upon a memory of an experience or a character or somebody else even. I'm gonna go deeper into this. Just bear with me for a moment. Call upon a memory where there was tons of emotional content involved, where you felt so bad. So let's say, I'm just gonna give an example. Going into beast mode, right? I'm about to go do the 100-meter dash at the Olympics. I need to go into beast mode 2 hours before that dash, right? I literally need to be in beast mode, my peak performance, the absolute flow, where energy is invigorated and vibrating every single cell in my body, and I have the mentality and the energetic attitude, the force behind it, that puts me at my absolute peak performance for what I need to do. So what I would do to go into beast mode is I would think back to a song. I would think back to a moment in my life where I went beast mode. Or I'd think about a movie like Star Wars. Remember when Luke, or what was it, Anakin? When like maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi was killed or something? I'm sorry, I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but this just came to mind. Anyway, he got really, I think it was Anakin, he got really pissed off and he just like went at it. You can tell something switches in the brain when you have nothing to lose and you know you are gonna get this. This is everything to you, right? You have to bring a childlike mindset into step 2 because you have to play a role, play the game. You have to get, like, we are here to experience the physical and everything that comes with it in its fullest. That means we are here to experience emotion in its fullest. We are here to experience the world through our senses in its fullest. We are here to experience the variety of human condition in its fullest. Yet most people live in a suppressed box, eating chips, watching TV, and going to a job they don't want to do. It's not about the experience. We have oppressed, suppressed, and like literally killed sensitivity and the pursuit of the experience through drugs and many other ways. But we're here to experience, and you have to bring a childlike attitude to this because you have to go into a role and fully believe it, yet at the same time holding the knowing and trusting in your true authentic self that can achieve anything and has infinite potential to shine through the character or the role you want to play. So, beast mode, Anakin Skywalker. Maybe his family was just killed. I don't know. But he went into beast mode. You could see it in his eye, the pure passion, where it almost just makes your eyes water. You can feel it in your whole body. You get the tingles, the chills, because, oh, hell yeah, you know he's gonna go get it. You know he's gonna kick some ass right now, right? Now connect that to a time in your life where you felt that, where you felt so much, you felt so much anger. Yes, I'm gonna use anger. Anger is a powerful emotion. I'm not some kind of new age bullshit here. We're here to experience the full array. Anger is a powerful tool. where you felt so much drive, so much confidence, and you have absolutely nothing to lose. This is everything, and you're gonna kill it. You are beast mode, right? You have that imagination, you let that storyline play out in your mind, and you connect it to experiences you had in your life where you have turned on beast mode. Another example of mixing emotional content with your intent and imagination. This step 2 is all about imagination, emotional content, and intent. What do you want to, what is your desired state of being? What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to feel? What energy are you calling upon? That is your intent. Then you have to utilize your imagination and emotional content to feel as if you were in that situation again, as if you were that character, as if you're reliving a past moment. Characters from books. I've read so many books in my life, and like I always use characters of my books to call upon an emotion or an energy that I need. And I read so many fantasy books as a kid, so I have this massive database of characters and like these fantasy fictional characters that I've worshipped basically my entire life and have strived to be. So when they, let's say, another mentality, another mindset would be one of pure leadership, of confidence. If you have to be a leader,